It can't just be me. I mean, these kids hopping on steroids at 16 years old, it's dumb. I mean, testosterone peaks at 19 years old, and when you're hopping on steroids before it even peaks, you don't even know the true potential that you really have naturally. So then if you have shit genetics and you're hopping on testosterone before you even know your natural potential, you're basically just playing with your life.
Doesn't it like set you up for dependencies for the rest of your life anyway too?
Yeah, exactly. So if you start taking testosterone and whatever else, you know, these kids are taking tren, right? That's a more popular thing people are taking, is going to ruin your whole endocrine system. So you're not going to start producing the right hormones whenever you hop off of it, especially if you're taking tren and you're not doing the right cycles, which most of these kids at this age are not doing the right cycles, and they would be stuck on this stuff for the rest of their lives. That's something that they don't tell you. Anyways, today we're doing push-pull legs.
Shoulders.
Anyways, we're on a push-pull legs routine, or push-pull legs arms, and today is push 2, which means we're doing mainly shoulders, some chest.
Triceps. Clearly.
Tara's starting with a dumbbell shoulder press, and she's warming up her shoulders before we get up to a little bit heavier weight. And she's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. There you go, she got the 25 pounds, knock them up with her knees. I've kind of jumped around from push-pull legs to upper body, lower body, and you know, the bro split. But within the past year, I've stuck pretty consistently with a push-pull legs, and it allows me to hit the right kind of muscles the right amount of times effectively per week. So with that said, this is a new push day I have just created, and I'm still kind of in the works of it. So with the first set of this main lift, we're doing 3 sets of 8 to 12. Now when I say 8 to 12, I'm not just saying, oh, we got 12 reps, we're good. I am saying we are failing between 8 to 12 reps on each set. As you can see, Tara failed on her last rep, and to be honest, she could have probably pushed out another one, but that's okay. And for me, I'm dumbbell pressing 55 pounds, and this is my second set, I believe. And you know, I would be at heavier weight, but I injured my shoulder in the past, and I am just slowly going up weight. I don't want to test myself too much. So I'm going down about 3 seconds, and I'm pressing, and you can see me struggling very hard on this one. And the last rep I could not get, so I just did a half rep and I brought it back down. I could have done another half rep, but I didn't. That's okay. And after the third set, we went ahead and did our next exercise, which is cable lateral raises. And it's not about the weight, it's about how effectively you're doing the weight. You want to get the muscle burning. If you're not getting the muscle burning, you're not increasing in size. The goal is to burn the muscle, because when you burn the muscle, you're basically tearing them apart and telling your body essentially to say, hey, build bigger muscles. And the big reason I like the lateral shoulder raise with a cable is that you can bring your hand all the way to the mid of your body, which means you're getting a full stretch on that lateral head. Now Tara's more upright here, but she's still hitting it very efficiently, and she's once again looking pretty good. Yeah, check out that flex. She's been gaining a lot of arm muscles. It's looking pretty good. So for me, I've been over a little bit more so I can target that lateral head a bit more efficiently. As you can see, the front delt does want to take over a little bit, and that's, you know, normal for a lateral raise, which is why you bend forward a little bit. And for these ones, since it's not a main heavy lift, we're doing 3 sets of 10 to 20 reps. Yes, 10 to 20 reps. We want to get that burn and keep with that burn. See, now I am failing, I'm doing half reps, and my shoulder is on fire, and I'm feeling my shoulders right now, and they hurt pretty dang sore. Yeah, check out that flex.
Interesting.
After 3 sets of that one, we're now doing a chest press. We opted for a seated chest press because we are already fatigued, and we'd rather have it more controlled. We want to focus just on the chest muscles here. And for this one, once again, this is not a main heavy lift. We're doing 10 to 20 reps for 3 sets, and we're going to fail on the last rep. If you're not failing, you're not pushing hard enough, especially as a natural lifter. You need to fail. And as you can see, I'm going a little bit slower on these past few reps because I'm really feeling that nice strong contraction and that intense burn on the top end, as well obviously as the bottom end. And now I'm going to half reps because I know I could not get the next one, so I'd rather rep out a few half reps and get that insane burn going on. A lot of studies that came out that doing stretched partial reps increases muscle size significantly compared to contracted partial reps, or like the long end partial reps, I mean. Now we're finishing off on rear delt flies for the shoulders, helping her focus on that rear delt because sometimes it's a bit hard to find it, but once you find it, you are going to light it on fire. And she is doing fantastic. Nice. Here's our footsies. Somehow we just always get the same styled shoes. Now for me, I'm kind of caving my chest just a little bit over the bench so I can get that nice rear delt contraction. Once again, this is going to be 3 sets between 10 to 20 reps, filling on, between 10 and 20. And these ones on the first set, I'm probably filling between 18 and 19. And ultimately I go up weight to fill between like 15-ish. The reason we're not doing more rear delt exercises is because we were working out rear delts on other movements during pull. Like for instance, the dumbbell row, you were still working out rear delts. So you don't want to overdo them. I just want to get that high rep burn on shoulder day. So this is my last one. I'm going to be filling at 15 and get a few more partial reps to solidify that burn. And you can't really see my face, but I am truly grimacing and I am tired. Tara always has her little dance sessions and it's cute. So you can tell she's a professional chaperone dancer. Now within the past year, I've been trying to gain a little bit of weight to, quote unquote, bulk a little bit, healthy bulk. So I've gained a few percentages of fat on my body. And if you think I'm done ranting about steroid usage in kids, I'm not.
What are you going to say?
What am I going to say? Well, the thing is that like a lot of these young people go on social media and they see their favorite influencer or even celebrity looking big and jacked, and they're always looking big and jacked because they're probably on testosterone. They're probably on all these different enhancement drugs. These young people think, oh, for me to look like that, I need to take this stuff as well. And to be honest, it's true, but that's not where the social standard should be. It's almost like a money-making scheme. The new masculine look is looking jacked and huge at all times.
You talk about money-making scheme, about women's beauty standards. Like, we need to shave, we need to wax, we need to get laser treatment, and all these different facial stuff. You got money to obtain a beauty standard. And I was almost like the same thing.
Marketing schemes are targeting men in a different way to get the women. Mm-hmm. That's what you need to do to get women. Got it. That's all I got. I feel like I've been gaining the most amount of my gains size-wise within the past year and a half. Been training much differently since the stronghold.
Wow.
Is that the right hole, babe? Okay, trying to make sure. I started doing more of a hypertrophy focused workouts instead of just then we lift as much weight as possible. Benching a whole bunch of weight, a bunch of weight for me. But I was only doing 5x5s. I wasn't really doing higher repetitions. Within the past year, I've been doing higher repetitions. 8 to 12 for the majority of them. So size started to come in, and the exercises I was doing. Yes, I had to drop weight, but I am getting closer to the way I was doing on 5x5s, doing these hypertrophy focused lifts. Even when I'm going slow down, 1, 2, 3, pause, press. Right. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you don't have to lift a lot of weight to look pretty decent. I mean, especially as a natural. That was our push 2 workout. I'll post what we did today down below in the description. So if y'all want to follow along, you can. I'm Chris, by the way. That's Tara. She's my wife, and I'm her husband. She's like, wait, are you claiming ownership here? You own each other. Yeah, you have a good one. See you next time. Bye.